you started a million new saves of BG3, well, you may be eligible for compensation. Hi, I'm Quill, and I am a streamer, an author, and an avid video gamer, and today I will be restarting my playthrough, my solo playthrough of BG3. I previously played up till the end of Act 2 on stream, but honestly, I grew not so attached to that character. And so I wanted to start a new save, and I'm doing it slightly differently this time. So I'm not like taking the stream recording and then just uploading it. I am actually recording it. So hi. There won't be too many edits to the actual gameplay itself. I am a bit of a completionist, and I like looting everything and doing everything. I do have mods on this game because I really love playing this game with mods. So I will have the mod list linked below for anybody who is curious as to what mods I am using for this playthrough. So without further ado, let's hop into it. All right. So I have brand new character. I went with a human this time just because a lot of the customization options for the mods are mostly for humans. There's not a ton out there for like other races right now, so that is that makes things a little hard. I do have quite a lot of cool mods, some of which I will kind of show you as we go along. I do have several customization mods, so I think the hairstyle that I have is from that, as are the wings. And yes, the wings do give me flight. And so I am also trying a new class that I've been wanting to try for a while, and I decided to do so with this run through, and it's the Dragon Tamer class. So this is my character, Pyrina, and as a Dragon Tamer, you have a Dragon Companion, and when you set this up, you get the choice of Lightning, Ice, or Fire. I chose a Lightning Companion. This is him, level 1, Baby Lightning Dragon. We kind of skipped through all of the introduction scenes, but if you haven't seen them before, basically your character is on the Nautiloid. They get picked up in Baldur's Gate and get infested with a Mind Flayer parasite, which kind of squiggles into your eye and all that jazz. Has you create your character and a guardian, and then things happen. Githyanki come after the Nautiloid vessel, and it is kind of crashed-ish. It's broken in the hells, but you have escaped. And now the first goal is to get off the Nautiloid. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go for it. Now I am a loot goblin by trade, so fully expect me to loot everything, interact with as many things as possible. If I don't interact with something,
now writhing behind your eye,
I will let you know why. Mostly because it probably has a bad effect. So, anyways. Wow, alright. First roll of the playthrough, it's a nat 1.
nothing more than meets the eye.
This one's not really too much of a bad one, but this one is like, yeah, oopsie doopsie.
Breathe deep.
If you touch it, it goes
See
boom.
what this does.
But it's okay, we can heal ourselves. Alright, I know there's a chest like somewhere up here-ish. There it is. Alright, climb upwards. I don't even know where she's climbing at. Girl, where are you climbing at? Okay. Look, our baby dragon is following! Not very fast, but he's following. Alright, so we've got some ration packs. Alright.
No traps, please.
There's a bag of holding. So we're gonna pick that up. And we're gonna take this onyx. What does this rune say?
Visions project into your mind. A nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
Okay. Vibes. Okie dokie. I think that's all of the items in here. This first room is typically pretty bare when it comes to items, but there is another chest over here, so I will loot that first. I do have a quality of life mod called Move Faster, because especially when you're doing a lot of running back and forth, it gets very tiring to do all that running back and forth. So I have the Move Faster mod, so I move a little bit faster. So when I'm looting, it doesn't take as much time. Here's an illicit record.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
Vibes. Alright. Give me the shovel. I'm gonna need that later. Brain jar! Lots of rune slates. Lots of cool just information on there. Now, let's go get one of my favorite characters. Or one of my favorite NPCs, I guess. If I'm being specific. Alright. Hey, buddy.
Help us.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm over here. I upped my dex for this very reason. Don't worry. I'm gonna need to up my strength too, because apparently that's like the primary stat for attacking. At least for the dragon, I guess. I'm not entirely certain, but...
You've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in
Okay.
expectation.
I passed my perception check.
Please.
This is good.
Before they return. They return.
You sound afraid. Why?
The enemy. So many enemies. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
A newborn.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer.
I made my Arcana
minion
check.
of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Nice. I'm succeeding the checks already. Nice.
Remove us from this body.
All right.
From this case.
I am never
Yes.
leaving us behind, just so y'all know. I know some people might do that because they're like, huh, well, it's an intellect devourer. Why would I take it with me? Why would you not? What is this? I'm sorry, what is this?
Apart from this strange context, you notice
Well.
nothing unusual about the brain.
We're just gonna have to hope my roll for the freaking dexterity check is much better. I'm gonna F5 this. I'm not ashamed to save scum if it means that I save my little buddy. Don't test me. I will occasionally save scum on some of the more important choices. There are some things I'm okay with
The
failing
brain
on.
lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity.
There are other things that I am not.
You could
so.
cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
No. Spare the creature. I'm not hurting us. I refuse.
We are free.
Yep.
Our freedom is ours, friend.
Yes, it is,
Creature
buddy.
pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes
Ow, my
in
parasite.
recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Yeah, don't worry. We're headed there. What's at the helm?
Tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
Okay. We can do that. Let's
To
go.
the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
Yeah, we are, buddy. Oh, love him. Love him. All right. Do you have anything on you? No. Okay. Well, that's disappointing, but it's okay. I can deal with not looting. Alrighty. I have only. I wanna let y'all know that I only have a dagger to my name right now. I don't really have much else. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm doing a balanced playthrough so I can multi-class. I'm very thankful that Lae'zel shows up right here. Because it'll be much better to have her around right now. I also gave Lae'zel, there are some mod packs that do better starting gear. Lae'zel is one of them. So if you're looking at her and going, huh, that doesn't look like her armor,
And your skin
it isn't.
tingles.
It's updated
Visions
armor
rush past.
thanks
A
to the
dragon's wing,
mod
a
pack.
silver sword, and
Ooh,
a
do, do,
flash
do,
of your
do.
face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh, we're connecting. Hey, Lazo.
Head.
You know,
What is this?
the first time I played,
Skvar. You are no thrall.
I didn't like her.
Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Yes. Whenever I was first playing this game, I viscerally hated Lae'zel. Since then, she has grown on me quite a bit. I actually kind of like her now. With Lae'zel, I don't really want to ask her the questions because she gets sassy and she's like, well, why aren't you listening to me? I'm like, early Lae'zel is a little bit of a drag. Later Lae'zel is great.
It believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Yeah, later Lae'zel is much better than early game Lae'zel. Early game Lae'zel is just a pain in the butt. Hataka! Scream all you want. Oh, what an ugly motherfucker. Alright. So you will notice that I will cuss. I'm not sorry. Why is my dragon all the way over here? Buddy, come on. Okay, do you only have a bite attack? Aw, sir. Sir, buddy old pal. Alright, well. It is what it is. Don't get him to see it. Don't get to see him attack this turn, but that's alright. Alright, Lae'zel. I need your jumping power, girly. Do you have enough room to get there to hit him? No, you don't. Alright, shooting him it is. Okay, was that everything? I think that was everything.
You prove surprisingly adamant.
Bless. Alright. Now we loot all the bodies, and I see if I can find myself a short bow or a crossbow. There's a crossbow. There's multiple crossbows. Beautiful.
Catch a break.
Let me loot this body. Okay. Those are all looted. That's not a chest. Gold. Always helpful. Alright, nobody got hurt. So, moving on. Yep, I'm working on it. Don't worry. Alright, I'll take that healing potion. Okay, so he doesn't keep up very well.
Looking ahead.
But I don't think there's any limitation on like when you can summon or for how frequently. So looks like there might just be some path issues, which is okay. I can always reset my class if need be.
Make no sense of it. Unleash. Can't read the script.
I think it's this one. Yeah, that's the right one. It's much easier to do that to kill them than it is anything else. Because then you can loot their bodies. Okay. Hello?
You! Get me out of this damn thing!
We love Shadowheart
We have no
in this
time for
house.
stragglers.
Shut up, Lae'zel. Shut up!
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
Don't worry, girl. I got you. Alright. Let's go ahead and loot, loot, loot.
Brain in a jar.
Yeah, we'll go find it. Well, I think the key's in here, so. It's fun how all the doorways on here are sphincters. I find that funny.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
There's a person in there. Okay. Let's pick up all that. Okay. In terms of doing things.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Alright. Warning, because I know what this does.
Seems simple enough.
In the interest of doing everything.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Yep. So, warning. That's what that does.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
This is very true, Lae'zel. I don't want this to be our fate. Alright. Let me go ahead and... one, equip myself with some kind of weapon that I can shoot with. Am I proficient with scimitars? I'm not proficient with short swords. Can I dual... Alright, well. I'm not gonna complain about dual wielding, that. That's... oh, that's Shadowheart's starting gear. Okay. I know what that is. Okay. So this is Lae'zel's starting gear. So let's move that into her inventory. And we can go ahead and equip her real quick
Nothing.
with the said starting gear. She already has starting gear on, which is good. Yankee, longsword, open, take all. I didn't want to exit out. Game. Yeah, all of these are just, yeah, they're the same thing as what she's already
Never
wearing.
a dull
Okay,
moment.
just wanted to double check that.
Should mind my step.
Okie dokie. Let's meander our way back to Shadowheart. Alright, Shart. Don't worry, I'll get you out. I'm not leaving you
The
behind.
console appears dormant.
I have a very lesbian character. I'm not leaving you behind.
The console hums to life. But what is its
Okay.
purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Alright. We don't have advantage on this. I met it.
The pulsing
Okay.
glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart.
I love
than
how
a
I'm just
machine.
really,
This device is
really-
different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
really just... I can tell by the way that it looks. It's different. But, you know, just had to double check and make sure
Hideous
that it wasn't going to, you know,
parasite.
kill her.
Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection.
Authority.
Authority.
Alright. Let's open this pod, and because this is like one of the important things and a difficulty class of 2, given that the only way that I can fail it is a 1, I save scum this one. Just in case I happen to roll a 1.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Hello, Shadowheart. Ah, my favorite character to romance.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gith with you.
Might have to take off the
Dangerous
wings.
company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting.
Dangerous
ahead.
company is
Let
what
me
is
come
what
with
you
you.
need in a fight.
We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Shadowheart, also love the starting gear. She's so hot.
Shadowheart. One moment.
She's also super abrasive in the beginning. I don't think there's a character that really isn't abrasive. Well, Gale. But come on.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
Okay, you two, quit
She's
it.
right. Lead on.
Okay. Great, glad we're agreed. Okay. So, I do think I'm going to real quick change the wings so we don't have like that issue where it's like hiding the wings. It says that they're hidden. This is a lie. But it's okay. That's okay. We'll manage. All right, let's open this box. Again, I'm a looter. And let's make our way to the helm. Now, I'm not going to some people in some runs try and get the sword from what's his face. I'm not going to do that.
Once
wait, hold on.
inside, do as I say.
Cutscene.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
This sets us up for, you know,
Yank.
their continued fighting throughout Act 1, which gets on my nerves. But it's fine. But yeah, some people choose to get the sword from one of the enemies in this room. I'm not going to do that because it's really only helpful if you have a paladin. And I don't. Nobody's playing paladin, and I'm not gonna make Shart like that much of a fighter, so let's do it. All right, lots of fighting, lots of upset. Well, not upset. Angry. Probably the word. That's probably the better word. Angry. Angry. All right. It's raining imps. Hallelujah. It's raining imps.
We must escape. Now.
Yeah, don't worry.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect
Yeah.
the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
All right. Let's do this. Do I have enough movement to whack-a-doodle this one? I do have enough movement to technically whack-a-doodle that one. But since everybody's in the same
Time to meet your maker.
order, what I am gonna do is I'm just
Victory
gonna
awaits.
move
Another
Shark
fight.
first.
Let's go. Another step forward.
Stamp! Stabby stamp.
Let's finish this.
Alright, we'll intern there. Yep, Intellect Devourer can reach. Lovely.
Victory awaits.
Alright, then we'll have Lae'zel jump over here and lay down a smackening. Get rid of the Hellsboar. Loot it. There's nothing to loot on it. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? Huh? Can you... You can't get all the way over there, buddy. I want to see him attack, but he's not close enough to anything to really do much. Okay. That was definitely a move. Having wings? Good, helpful. Alright. Anything on this body? Not enough movement. What is this BS?
Can't afford to let up.
Hashtag rude. Alright.
On the move.
Let's get all the way across here. Let's get up here. If I go too far, it'll trigger the next cutscene. Which I still need to get the rest of the folks over here. You know, us can actually move pretty far. Which is kind of surprising, not gonna lie. But is awesome. Alright. Again, loot goblin everything. Wow, alright. Alright, cutscening! Let's go!
Hurry, before they strike.
But yeah, if you're interested, the guy who has the one sword is this one. I'm just not gonna do anything with that, because I don't wanna. I don't wanna deal with it.
Got to focus.
Alright.
Moving.
Fireball. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Can't reach. This is rude. I hope the dragon gets more movement speed, because right now, like, the issue is I can't really move him much of anywhere to be an effective attacker. Honestly, us is a little bit more effective.
Swift and lethal.
Alright, come here. Ooh, nice, an amethyst. Damn! He's just getting beat up on.
Need to find a way forward.
Ready.
Okay, not bad.
Heading there.
We're doing pretty well. Aw, darn it. I don't even have enough room to get over there. Bruh. I'm sorry, am I supposed to attack things? I can't,
I will
apparently.
ascend. Taking position.
No, let's shoot him. Nope. Okay, nothing on that body. Okay! Wow! His AC must be god tier or something, I don't know. He's missed every single time. Maybe he's just rolled poorly? Am I close enough? What do you mean I'm not close enough? BS.
I am fury. I am death.
Alright. Loot.
On the move.
I can afford one more turn. I'm like literally right there. Wow! This guy is just getting... Oh, he finally hit. Good job. But not for long.
The helm's alien transponder.
Bap!
You've made it in time.
I got this. Don't worry, fam. I got this. Alright. Hey, big boy. How's it going? Can I talk to you about your car's extended warranty? No? Oh, okay. Well, hashtag I tried. Alright. Well, it stayed connected, so that's the benefit here. Poof, there it goes. I'm not doing good. Am I not wearing shoes? I'm not wearing shoes. I'm bootsless. Did I forget to put boots back on? I'm not wearing shoes. Oh no. The toes are out. This is a tragedy of epic proportions. Struggle. desperately make sure that things don't happen to the Nautiloid. Oh gosh. And now all the save screens. Okay, there we go. Cutscene. Oh, Nautiloid crashing. And someone's watching. Multiple someones are watching. Okay, down goes the ship. Ooh. That's not even a, that's not a beat. That's a terrible beat. It's not even in has no rhythm. The goblins have no rhythm. Hello, Mind Flayer. How's it going? Goodbye. I've been knocked the fuck out. Peace. Thankfully, I did not break my skull open on the ground. Thanks to whoever caught me. Oh God, I'm getting so many emails. Everyone wants to email me on a Sunday, apparently. Okay. I'm awake! I'm alive! Which, success. Also, doesn't their hair look great? I chose the hair color specifically because of the dragon color. So.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through. But it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon.
I need to find help.
Is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking.
Let's go.
You need a cure.
We are determined. Don't worry, Katie to the rescue. Me with my little dragon buddy. Katie to the rescue. Alright. Buddy, I am going to dismiss you just because you don't move very fast. So, it's going to be easier for me to run on my own than it is going to be for me to have you by my side right now. Ah, shark! Wake up, shark! Ooh. Is that a toy? Wake up! So the trick to seducing Shadowheart is building her trust.
Alive. How is this possible?
Don't ask me, I don't know.
True. Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about.
Yeah?
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Yep.
No.
Any idea
I don't
where we are?
recognize this place. Anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
I agree with that.
First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have
Very
escaped,
true.
but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Also very true.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake.
Yep, fair
Can't
enough.
think of better company.
I love how practical she is. She's a very practical woman. All right, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Yeah. Don't worry, I will lead the way. All right.
At the ready.
So, we have not yet... Need 9 XP to level up. Bruh. Bruh. My brother in Christmas. 9 XP!
Anything of use?
Oh, I'm gonna rage, aren't I? And when I say I'm a loot goblin, I mean it. I will loot anything and everything that isn't attached.
Let's hide in here.
Okay, 1 gold, not bad. Anything to add to the stash. Alright, what we got in the backpack? Alright, we got some food. Bucket of fish. Bucket of fish. Honestly, it's my advice to get as much food as you can possibly take. My best inventory management tip is taking all the food that you get and sending it to your camp. Because, I mean, it doesn't have to be, like, in your inventory in order to use it. And, like, the only time you're really going to need it is at camp. So, just keeping your food at camp is really the smart thing to do when it comes to, like, inventory management. That and, again, pick up everything that isn't nailed down. Like I'm doing. And if you don't know the trick, you can hold down... What I'm doing is I'm holding down Alt to highlight all of the things that are lootable. So that if they're, like, kind of hiding behind something a little bit, it's much easier for me to, like, spot things and then loot them. That way I can make sure that I get everything, and it's a little bit easier for me to, like, see what I have and have not looted. But you have to be within a certain distance for it to show up on your thing, so just bear that in mind. Alright, I think that's everything in that area. Now we deal with these intellect devourers. I don't know, do I want to risk getting whack-a-moled by them, or... we can try the stealthy-ish approach.
On my way.
Oh, move. Alright. Scoochie boochy this way. It'll take them the longest to get over here. Hey, don't hurt my buddy. Alright, now we're all in the order. Alright, we can finally attack. Not that we actually made it, we missed, but... It's okay, that's fine. Oh, by the way, if you wanted to, you could just make the purple things explode. It's a whole lot easier.
Oh, damn you.
But they kind of all have to be in a good position for you to do that. Okay. Oh, little buddy. Oh, little buddy, don't worry. There we go. Critical miss. Very nice. Yeah, go ahead. Try and come get us. Go for it, buddy.
What do I have to lose?
Having the flight makes things a lot easier. Get wrecked.
This will protect me.
Alright. Let's see if... Oh, okay. That worked actually pretty well. Let's go! Okay. That was only an injury of 1. Alright, well, that's fine. I think he's chill here for now. Oh, are you coming back up for more? Alright, well. Again, the flying makes it very easy to
So survival isn't such a distant...
figure out all these things. Alright, how you doing, buddy? You did a good job. You bit one of them. Now I have a level up, so... Hopefully he'll be a little bit more useful said level up. Yeah, I'm still minus shoes. Should probably put on shoots. You trained your skills as shield and managed to become proficient in both. Okay, so I can now have a shield, and I can... Intrusive thoughts? What's that? Alright, I'm trusting it. I'm trusting it so far. we'll see. Again, I can always change my mind later. It doesn't like take too much to change out things. Okay, that's not really helpful. We'll do some cure wounds. I don't really use Bane. I mean, I could. I don't really use Shield of Faith, so let's do Ceremony. I won't need Creator Destroy Water really at all. So, okay. Alright, buddy. We'll dismiss you.
Can't give up now.
And then... Okay,
Is that
yeah, there we go.
No.
Then... Okay. Now I can only summon him after a long rest. Okay. That's fine. I'm in a long rest here soon because another trick to getting all of the cutscenes is long rest just as frequently as possible, which is why you need as much food as you can possibly get. Just so you can, you know, do all that. Alrighty. Abducted nobleman. Let's go ahead and loot that body. I am kind of curious about this spell, though. Oh. So it's to hear the thoughts of the dragon? Okay, this is very Aragon-esque, I guess. Is how they kind of built this. Interesting. Well, we'll have to see whenever I can resummon the dragon. How he's doing. How bro is doing. Alright. I know this has a lock. However...
Maybe I need more pockets.
I don't want to waste a lockpick on something wooden. Katie has learned. Katie has learned. Okay. That's not... Let's go ahead and do that. Again, I am a loot machine. I loot everything, so... bear that in mind. Oh. Hold on. Alright. How we doing?
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
Shadow Heart past that! Well, I mean, her wisdom is really good. Thank you, Shadowheart, for being strong.
Not as bad as it could have.
Alright, let's see what I got. Ring of the Blood Frenzy. Kill a creature with a melee attack while raging. So this is a barbarian item. Marine Cloak. I mean, it's the only cloak that I have on me. Well, no, I have 2 cloaks on me. Yeah, that gives me a +1 to survival. That's more helpful at this point. Let's put on a hat, but I don't want to see the hat. I'm not proficient with medium armor. And I need shoes. Give me shoes. Alright. I've done the shoe
Time
thing.
to press ahead.
I have shoes to cover my feetsies now. Alright. Let's go get my guy.
Hurry.
Cutscene
I've got
me.
one of those
Hey,
plane things
Starion.
called-
I sent for all of them. You'll learn this
In
quickly.
the grass.
Because
You can
again,
kill it,
their
can't you?
Act 3
Like you killed the
selves are
others?
much better than their Act 1 selves. Which, I appreciate.
There. Can you see it?
No, there goes a boar. Oh, my perception failed. That's okay, he's not gonna hurt me.
Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours.
I mean...
And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need them alive. Stow
Hey,
that
yo.
blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Thank you,
Promises,
Shadowheart.
promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid.
That's my girlfriend.
Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't
That's
I?
my partner.
Not? Splendid.
You saw me on the ship.
And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me.
I mean, I didn't do it.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying to you.
Twists.
Now you can see that I'm
You're
not lying to
looking
you.
out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark,
Hello?
busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm, the light, the fear.
Haze to the worm, the light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Well, we're connected via worm. Can you let me go now? This is an awful intimate embrace to be in on the ground. Sir.
You're
Making me think of Leon
not one of
Kennedy
them.
from Resident Evil 9 Requiem.
They took you,
If you haven't seen the videos.
just the same as me. And to
The
think,
bayonet still.
I was ready to
I approve.
decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Thanks for putting on your smiley face. I don't know if you were being genuine here. But
A kindred
I understand.
spirit.
You don't know me, I don't know you.
My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Oh?
My, you've been busy.
I
So,
have.
Did you learn anything about
Very
these
busy.
worms while wandering the ship?
Nothing that you'll like.
Turns into
I like how in that brief moment he stands with his hands behind his back, and then the immediate next scene, his hands are
Of
out.
course, it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect?
Oh?
Although, it hasn't happened yet.
Good, have hope.
If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
This is very true, and also, come
You
with me.
know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can
Well,
crush a
you
mind
see,
for
I
a
am
short
collecting
walk
what you
away
might call a harem.
seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept.
Yeah, if I didn't already mention it, I had the polyamory mod on this one. So I will be romancing pretty much everybody I can. So, alright, awesome. Easy level up for a rogue. You literally just are like, yep, I accept. I accept these gifts. Okay. Continuing on. Let's go over here. Alright, don't get too close.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if in. Best be careful. Monster. Death is too good for
I don't want to deal with that thing, so, you know, I'm not going to. I don't think there's anything over here that's, like, worth looting. 'Cause I think that just leads back to over there. And that other way leads where I'm kind of already going, but it's some more, you know... Well, there's fire over here. It's not really all that helpful. Don't appreciate that there's a bunch of fire, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, goblins.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Yeah. Things that I can sell at least. Because I, again, am a loot goblin. Alright, let's get one more character, and then we can long rest. Alright, hello.
You approach the
I
sigil
consider it
on
a
the
magic
stone.
user as a dragon
Magic
tamer. I don't know.
glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Alright, touchy touchy. I have no fear. I'll touch the random thing that I don't know what it is. Hello?
A hand? Anyone?
I mean, I've got two. Which one do you want? Is that Dan? Alright, time to do a strength check. With guidance. This is another one of the ones that I don't want to fail. If you don't know who this is, you'll soon find out. Okay, that was a good roll, so I didn't really need to save there, but it's a good backup. It's good practice, just in case.
That's it. Go on.
It's a good thing
Keep
that that our buddy boy, wizard boy here is not all that big. Hey, Gale. I also got better starting equipment for him, too.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies.
Hello, thank you
Usually better at this.
for shaking my hand. Introductions?
Magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the North Lloyd as well.
Yep. You don't trust this man. Draw your weapon. No. How do you get stuck in that
I don't
stone?
know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion.
This is
Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
Can't give a simple explanation to save his life. He really can't.
Fair enough. But even so, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you two
yes.
were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
I mean, no need to dance around it. Go on.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite?
Yes.
Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers?
Yep.
It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided.
Really?
You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance,
I would have
do
never
you?
guessed, Gale.
A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
Nope. None of those things. I am none of those things.
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt. But
yes.
I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Nope. Oh, I guess I'm a fighter.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common
Okay,
affliction.
so I'm technically
We're most certainly going to need
classed as a
healer,
fighter.
And soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
I'm okay with that. That sounds like a plan.
Most excellent.
Come on.
A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect.
That sound better in your head, buddy?
But before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man,
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking.
pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
I'm glad to help. Alright, let's level him up, and then we'll go ahead and do a long rest. Alright, buddy. We get to choose your subclass. I think I'm gonna do blade singing. Make life easier on me. Okay, absorbed elements, burning hands, catapult. That's a new one. Cause fear, charm. Ooh, maybe ice knife. That one's a good one. Sudden awakening. Fight gravity. Jim's magic missile. Prepare to launch 3 twisting, whistling, hypoallergenic, gluten-free magical darts, each dealing 2d force damage. Oh boy. Frost fingers. Well, you know what? I'll choose this one, I think. Let's do a rapier. Because he's not really going to be in combat all that frequently. So, giving him a rapier isn't a bad idea. Alright. let's go ahead and pop into camp and do ourselves a long rest. Alright, I do have camp night notifications. I did add a mod that shows like whenever you have things,
I've heard you
camp
can't
events.
get blood from a stone, but apparently you can get a wizard from one. Gale seems interesting.
Love Shadow Heart's on the same page as me.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
Yeah, fair enough.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Excellent.
We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly? I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Yeah, fair enough.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you.
Yep.
And you're right.
The
It's
best
a delicate
route
matter.
to
Not
romancing
something for
Shadowheart
light conversation.
is to let her keep her secrets and let her reveal them on her own time. So, we'll leave it there for now. Let's go ahead and we'll talk to Astarion 2 real quick.
So, we've picked up a wizard who managed to get stuck in his own portal.
Every time.
Hardly
New
a
lines every
promising
time.
introduction.
Fair enough. You know what? I can agree with that.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Oh, is it? Okay. Sure. Alright, and then we'll talk to Gale briefly, and then we'll do our long rest.
You're not versed in magic, are you?
No.
No matter to worry the unlettered over.
Rude.
If you meet any elder wizards,
Sir?
let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master.
Listen.
How can I help? Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep.
He's the most
City
open out of them.
Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional
Because he's got an ego.
accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry.
Oh, wow.
There. Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Fair enough. Alright. Let's do our long rest. Yep. Let's do it.
The air is still. Your mind, however, is another matter.
Concerned.
You're sure you can feel the parasite tickling your skull? How long before your limbs start to twist and knot? How long before tentacles erupt from your face? The questions fill your mind to bursting. Only time holds the answers. But in the here and now, that is no comfort at all.
Discomfort. Okay, so if you're wanting to ever do a playthrough where you romance all of the characters, at least all the main ones, Astarion, and you're doing, especially if you're doing like a good run, Astarion is one of your hardest ones to kind of up approval for. Just because he kind of starts out as a little bit more like self-preserve-y. And so if you take options that are a little bit more good and like helpful towards others, he doesn't really like that. He's not really a fan. So any opportunity you get to up your approval with him, literally take it.
So, we're resting here. Turning in of the night.
Yes?
I suppose. I'm not really sure what I expected, really. This is all a little new.
He's
The
being
night
like at
only
least
means
semi-honest here.
bustling streets, bursting taverns.
Yes.
Curling up in the dirt and resting is a little novel.
Fair enough.
I'm in no place to rest yet. Today has been a lot. I need
Fair.
some time to think things through. To process this. You sleep. I'll keep watch.
Aww.
The pleasure is all mine. Sweet dreams.
Yep. Alright, Shadowheart, I'm coming.
What were you two talking about? You and the pale fellow. I see. I'd be careful with Astarion.
Yes. You would?
Trust is a rare currency. Not sure I'd spend it on someone who drew a knife on me moments after I met them.
Fair enough.
Let's hope we rapidly find a healer.
I can understand that.
You seem
No
reliable.
judgment there.
I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us.
This is very true.
Best if we focus on that.
Also very true.
Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune.
I have a feeling we're not
Rest
going to
well.
get any. No, thank you. Thank you, I will. Alright, Gale. I'll talk to you and then we'll do the sleepy sleeps. It's a lot of thinking.
Go to hell.
Good evening to you too.
Ha! You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless.
Yeah, fair enough.
But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial.
This is also very true.
Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper.
Ah, yes. A
What a
fantasy
difference
reader, I
a day
see.
makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti.
Yes. Also very true.
That's not abstract.
No, it's not. Yeah. Brooding will get us nowhere. Action
This
will.
ballet of flames invites reflection. But you're right. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
This is, yeah. Absolutely. Alright. Let's go to bed.
Calm night is a mercy, yet your eyes refuse to stay closed. Every time they flicker shut, the tadpole seems to twitch behind them. Dragons, Gith, and the hells themselves have come after you.
Yep.
Yet it is this creature that lingers in your skull.
Yeah, I don't like that. Oh. Sure, why not? Not bad! Not bad for somebody with not great intelligence.
Baldur's
Average
Gate
intelligence.
feels almost like a dream.
They have
After
average
everything
intelligence.
that has happened to you.
In the
Yet it is
game,
a dream
not in real
of
life.
hope. You may be countless miles away, but it isn't an impossible journey. You will see those gates again.
Yep.
That promise sinks
I just
deep
wanna
into
go
your
home.
heart as your eyes
I just want to
drift
go
shut.
home. Just want to raise my little dragon in peace. Okay, everyone's sleeping. One is sleeping very oddly. Okay, so another thing that I have is something that shows us the camp notifications. I'm going to purge them real quick because I don't need to be running around with that over my head. Let's actually leave camp real quick. And so what I'll do is we'll go ahead and save here after I summon my little dragon buddy and see what he looks like now. Okay, He's gained a little bit of size. We're vibing. Alright, let's go ahead and... Missing baby dragon. I have a baby dragon. He's right here. There we go. Oh my god. I did not know that that did that. Well, I guess that's good to know in case we ever run low on food. But otherwise, I'm not doing that ever again. No thanks, actually. Well, with that, I think that's where we'll leave it for this episode. These aren't going to be like too incredibly long. This one's probably only going to be somewhere around like an hour once I'm done editing it. But we'll go ahead and leave that there. Thank you all for watching this episode. Again, I'm going to be keeping these relatively short, so there's going to be a lot of them, but they're going to be like watchable in a shorter period of time, and they're not going to be like several hours of play at a time, which like some people prefer, some people don't. I'm a little bit of a shorter player. It will also help me be able to record more frequently. So, thank you all for joining me today for this. I will never be casting that spell ever again. I did not know that it did that, but now I know, and it concerns me. So, mistakes were made. Mistakes will not be made again. Oh gosh, but yes, thanks again for joining me. I will try and do this weekly if I can. That's my hope, but in any case, if I don't do it weekly, I'll at least try to do it like every other week. But anyways, thanks for joining me, y'all, and as always, I will catch you on the flip side. Have a good day.